Good morning. Hey y'all, I am excited to be back on YouTube. It has been a minute, and all I can tell you is that time was just slipping away. I never meant to be gone this long. I think the last time I was on here, I was doing a series on things that your website needs. Yes. I was talking about things your website needs. I shot the last video, was never able to get it to upload to my computer from my phone. Here you go, boo. And that was just the end of YouTube temporarily. And that, like I said, that was not my intention at all. But we back. Open it. We back. We're doing well. And so today, during our video, I'm really just gonna be catching y'all up on everything that's been going on. It is Monday morning as I'm shooting this, and there's just a lot of excitement going on. So let me get this little boy's orange peeled, and then we're gonna get back to it. We back. So what has been going on? All the things. I'm happy because one, my business is still going, because listen, for those fellow entrepreneurs, y'all know when you're in that kind of grow, trying new things stage, sometimes you're like, okay, this is either going to go really well or this is going to fail, and I'm going to be back here again talking to people about how I'm doing something different. And so when I was shooting that series on websites, that was right around when I was kind of starting to feel this tug to stop offering websites. I've been feeling it for a while, but as my coaching clientele has grown, I really got to a point where it was like, okay, I literally do not have the bandwidth to continue to do this. And it was scary because there was a part of me that felt like no one was going to pay me for my ideas, right? Like, it was really comforting, for lack of a better term, to know that if someone hired me to design their website, by the end of it, if they didn't have anything else, they were gonna have a website. But with something like ideas and strategy, right? I'm like, okay, I'm just giving them like this kind of elusive, intangible thing, and I don't know if someone's really gonna pay me for my intellect, if they're going to pay me for my insight. And I am very happy to report that that has not been the case at all. Really what kind of catapulted me into this new season that I feel like I'm in now is a workshop that I did for a university, a women's university out here in the DFW area. I did a 3-hour workshop for them, and that led to so many new coaching clients. And it was such a boost of confidence for me because it felt like validation, but also, confirmation and just a little bit of comfort as well. Like, okay, God, this really is like where you're pulling me next. And I was doubting it, but you have shown me that like that was not necessary for me to do, that you got this. So I really leaned fully into the coaching space, and it's been amazing. It's opened up a lot of doors for me to do other speaking engagements and other workshops, which I absolutely love, because a couple years ago when I was really just getting restarted with my company Brands by Bree, one of the things that I identified was wanting to be the lead, excuse you, wanting to be one of the lead teachers in this space as far as moms and entrepreneurship. And so seeing the ways that that's kind of, I'm not the lead teacher yet, but just seeing how that's possible and seeing the relationships that have been forming has really been an amazing experience. Another thing I'm really excited about is that I have launched a group coaching program in the form of a monthly membership, and I started working on all the behind the scenes for that back in December, actually. And after December, just was kind of chipping away at things gradually. And so I opened up the doors for the membership in May. And it's just been so fun to connect with other moms who needed support to start and grow their businesses. And that was something that I was even navigating, is like, what do I want to talk about within this membership? Do I want to focus on entrepreneurship? Do I want to focus on productivity and goal setting? And ultimately, it ended up being a combination of those things, because I realized that for a mom entrepreneur to be successful and to be productive, one, she needs support and accountability, but two, she needs systems, right, that are going to help her to stay on top of all the things, whether it be meal planning or whether it be scheduling content, figuring out what content to even talk, like what things to even talk about in her content. And so I just feel so excited about what the final product ended up being, because it went through multiple iterations in the very beginning stages. And it's funny because I actually launched prematurely in December. I got one member though, and my dad has always told me, if you can sell to one person, you can sell to 10. If you can sell to 10, you can sell to 100. If you can sell to 100, you can sell to 1,000. And so her vote of confidence in me, signing up when I didn't really have that clear of an offering, made a big difference. And again, gave me that vote of confidence that said, okay, this really is something that people need. And now let's kind of fine tune what they're going to actually get inside of this membership. And so every month inside the membership, we do live trainings. We have Q&As, accountability calls. We do group goal setting, which I think is so important, because what I find is that a lot of people in general, we just kind of set goals in silos, so no one else knows that these are the goals that we've set. And while that sometimes feels like a defense mechanism, because it's like, well, hey, nobody can judge me because nobody even knew I was doing this, that lack of accountability keeps it where from year after year after year, we still have the same goals. Year after year after year, we still have the same things on our vision board. And I just don't want that to be the case, especially for moms and women, period, who set the goals that they set because they're trying to establish a legacy for their family, or they're trying to generate more income so that they can leave their full-time job and homeschool, because a lot of my moms in my community desire to homeschool eventually. And so just thinking about all of those different things has been really, really key in coming up with this final offering. So it's really exciting, and I'm just so grateful for that opportunity. So those are the main things that have been going on. I'm getting more into the coaching bag, right? I'm getting into my coaching bag. I'm not doubting myself like I was in the very beginning. Launched this group coaching program. In the fall, I will actually be launching another larger scale program. So not a membership, but an actual kind of like an 8 to 12 week accelerator for people who are in the starting stages of their business. And I'm super pumped about that. I got some pitch competitions coming up. So I am looking forward to continuing back here on the channel, because I plan on, just taking you guys along. Right, I started my first YouTube channel ever back in 2017, just a few months before I had my oldest son, Jaden. It was called Walking on Water, and I talked about, what was it? I think I put writing books and raising babies or something, and it's just so cool because literally now I'm building businesses while raising babies. So it's taken us a while to get clarity on everything that was involved with this, but I do feel like this is the direction, continuing to share the behind the scenes of what it's like to build a business while raising children. This guy in the last video that you all saw, he was so much tinier, and now he's 2. And it's been a journey. It's been me trying to figure out what our schedule looks like every day, me trying to figure out what's the most effective way for me to work while still being attentive to them, what are the best hours, right, for my schedule, and how I can, thank you so much, how I can really batch tasks so that I am maximizing my productivity and we're always learning, right? Always growing. Anytime we feel like we've mastered something, there's a curveball that gets thrown in. But I can say that this is probably one of the best seasons I feel like I've had in terms of having a pretty clear structure on how my time and energy are being spent. And if that's something that you struggle with, I definitely invite you to download my free energy audit. You can do that as a part of the Burnout Buster toolkit that I created for my podcast listeners. You can go to brandsbybrie.com/burnout in order to get that. Inside of that, it has the energy audit, but it also has the daily dashboard template, which is how I organize my daily tasks. I also have a delegation toolkit inside of there that shares some of my favorite tools that I use for life and business, like the app that I use to outsource my laundry, the softwares that I use to manage my clients and stay on top of their projects and those types of things. And so if that's something you feel like you could benefit from, definitely go and download that. I am going to get off of here and get some work done. Today is pre-launch week for the membership, and so I have a lot of administrative things to get done, but I definitely wanted to check in, let you guys know that your girl is back. It took a little bit, but we have clarity. We have a new camera, so I don't have to worry about the shenanigans with me not being able to upload again. And really just a new level of confidence in this season and in this new stuff that I'm building. So I hope to see you guys back in the next video. I'll be continuing to share more of my journey in entrepreneurship. And I think I'm going to also do some cross platform stuff and share some interviews that I've done recently on the podcast. So definitely subscribe if you have not already, if you're interested in just continuing to walk out this journey with me. And with all that said, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.